Imagine sitting down for dinner with your significant other. You are together. You both are present, but you aren't really present with one another. He looks at his phone. She looks at her phone. Another notification comes through. A quick reply becomes 5 minutes of scrolling. Before you know it, you are competing, but not with anyone else. With a screen, here's a question that may be uncomfortable. Is your phone becoming the third person in your relationship? I am Dr. Bernadette Marson, and today we're going to talk about how smartphones may be negatively impacting intimacy, communication, and emotional connection in ways most couples don't recognize. Our smartphones have changed everything about us, from business to shopping to banking to education to connecting with friends and family and keeping up with the news. Smartphones are not the issue. The issue occurs when technology starts competing with our emotions. Couples are physically present together, but emotionally elsewhere. They list or lie in bed next to each other while browsing their own individual screens. They eat meals without conversation. They spend evenings sharing Wi-Fi instead of sharing life. Emotional disconnect takes time, and it happens one notification at a time. The invisible third person. Unlike an additional romantic partner, your smartphone doesn't announce its arrival. It sneaks into the middle of conversations. It breaks eye contact. It demands your attention. It delays responses. It competes for emotional energy. There's even a term used by researchers called Phubbing, phone snubbing, when ignoring someone else to focus on your phone. While seemingly innocuous, these interruptions send very clear messages. That message is, while it may seem harmless, repeated phone interruptions send subtle messages. Something else is more important. You can wait. This notification deserves my attention more than you do. No one says those words aloud, but that's often how they are experienced emotionally. Over time, these repeated moments chip away at your emotional intimacy. Signs your phone is becoming the third person. Think about this question. Do you check your phone while your partner speaks to you? Do you look at your phone before saying good morning? Do you put your phone on the dinner table? Do you pause conversations every time your device pings? Do you get anxious if you aren't able to check your notifications immediately? Do you spend more time texting others than talking to your partner? Do you go to bed together but still look at your separate screens for an hour? If you've said yes to some or all of those questions, your relationship may not have a communication problem. It may have an attention problem. Love grows where attention goes. Here is a case study of David and Jane. David and Jane have been married for 9 years. Neither of them thinks their marriage had any problems. There was no affair. There was no big conflict. There was no financial problem. However, both felt lonely. During therapy, each of them were asked to estimate how many uninterrupted minutes they spent talking each day. David thought it was 30. Jane thought it was 40. When they tracked it for 1 week, they discovered the average was only 8 minutes. 8? Most of those conversations were interrupted by their phones. Dinner involved browsing on devices. Television was accompanied by social media. Even bedtime conversations were interrupted by notifications. Neither of them meant to ignore their partner. Technology had simply become their default. In order to reconnect, David and Jane did 3 simple things. First, they got rid of the phones in their bedrooms. Second, they started having phone-free meals. Third, they dedicated 20 minutes a night to talk with each other. No TV, no texting, no distractions, just 2 people talking. And after 2 months, they both reported feeling closer than they had felt in years. The relationship didn't need major changes. It needed intentional presence. The psychological cost. Healthy relationships require emotional availability. When your partner feels neglected consistently, even if it is unintentional, your nervous system interprets it as emotional rejection. and as a result, this could increase loneliness, resentment, misunderstanding, and emotional distance. Ironically enough, many people use their phones as a coping mechanism when they feel stressed. However, excessive use of your phone can increase relationship stress. Emotional connection requires attention. Attention requires presence. Presence requires choice. How to reclaim your relationship. Now, if any of this sounds familiar to you, don't freak out. Making small changes will help you significantly. Try having phone-free meals. Create a no phones after 9 p.m. rule. Look at your partner before looking at your notifications. Ask questions instead of scrolling through social media. Create daily routines of emotional connection, even if it is just 10 uninterrupted minutes. Because remember, your partner doesn't need perfection. They need your presence. Because the best gift you can give someone isn't money, or gifts, or fancy dates. It's your undivided attention. Let me ask you a question. If someone observed your relationship for 1 week, who would they see as your biggest priority? Your partner or your phone? Healthy relationships aren't built by being constantly connected with the world. They are built by being constantly connected to each other. Thank you for listening all the way to the end. If this resonated with you, subscribe for more conversations on relationships, mental health, and emotional wellness, and order my upcoming book. Do share with a friend. And remember that sharing is caring.